Welcome to the next edition of the Wichita Dinner Table. Today is Wednesday, October 16th. Back for another episode, we have the Kansas Gastronomist.
What's up, Eddie?
What's going on? We have Troy Trussell, Live Local.
What's happening?
And we have a slightly under the weather, sad face, DJ Carbon.
Need the fail horn.
I thought you were going to blow your nose to that for a second.
Wah, wah. Unfortunately, Annette can't be with us today. She is in New York getting ready to accept a National Murrow Award, which is similar to an Oscar. So congrats to Annette on that one.
Congrats, Annette. That's awesome.
That is fantastic.
I know, Carbon, we were talking earlier about one day we hope this whole series can win a Raspy Award.
Yeah,
Razzie?
We're there for it. I mean, we should be in there. Absolutely. I don't know what the Podcast World Awards are, but the Razzie equivalent.
Yeah.
All right. And this week's hat, Keeper's Heart Whiskey. The co-founder lives right here in Wichita, Kansas. You may see an uptick in appearances at events from Keeper's Heart. For example, they were recently at Blocktoberfest and Open Streets. You'll also find them at the next Wichita by EB Dinner Series in November.
Nice.
So shout out to Keeper's Heart. And now we want to welcome in a guest. So shoot things right on over. I'd like to welcome our next guest. They have a big event coming up. We have Journey and Austin Ottaway with Carousel Skate Center.
Yeah.
Nice.
Welcome.
So before we get into it, on the 26th, it's going to be 50 years of Carousel Skate Center. And you guys have a big event coming up. Or 25th, sorry. 25th.
Yeah, we've got a big event coming up on the 25th. Journey can kind of tell you a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so to celebrate 50 years and, say thank you to Wichita, we're going to be having 2 anniversary events from 4 to 9 will be our family night. And in honor of 50 years, it'll be 50% off for everyone. And we're going to be having some big giveaways. We've got birthday parties to give away, a TV, free skates, some gift cards. And then following that, from 9:30 to midnight, our adult skate is taking it back to the decade it all began. So we'll be doing a 70s disco night. So that'll be a lot of fun. Same thing, lots of giveaways. We've got some gift cards from local businesses, some date night packages, and lots of fun things.
Carbon, you have like a residency over at Carousel?
Gosh, man, I'm so stoked to be a part of it. Yes, I think we're going on like 6 years now.
I was going to say it's like over half a decade.
Yeah, it's like 6 or 7 years now that I've been doing adult skate. We started, it used to be one Saturday a month, and now we're up there every Friday. And it is just such a vibe. It's electric. It's literally my favorite place to play. Lots of old school. Everyone comes in. The skaters love it. Heck, some people come in just to hear old school music and don't even put the skates on because it's just a great throwback vibe, man. It's amazing. And the team at Carousel is absolutely phenomenal. So I'm stoked. I'm going to be there. I got the tattoo convention earlier in the day, and then I'm running right over. So that I wrap at 9. So I might not be here at 9:30, but me and Jay Scratch, we're going to be holding down the soundtrack, going all the way back to the 70s all night.
Awesome. It's going to be a great night.
And we'll be there as well. I don't know. There's like a little lineage between Austin's family and mine. So Austin's grandfather, is that right, Jerry? Jerry and my daughter's great-grandparents owned Joyland together back in when was that?
Wow.
In the like 60s, 70s. Yeah.
With Stan and Jerry.
Yep.
So, yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, we've got you like a private table, Eddie, like the whole thing, man. Like you guys can
No, not for me.
Yeah, it'll be great.
I've done the adult skate night, and I'll say, like, my partner, Megan, she is a phenomenal skater. I mean, she grew up in that whole, Carousel, Joyland time, and we went, and I'm like that person that was like walking slowly, just trying to be scared not to like fall down and break a bone.
Hugging the walls and everything.
Yeah, I wanted to use one of those. What are those little like things that the kids use?
Yeah, the trainers.
The trainers, but
what's a trainer? I'm not familiar with it.
It's like a walker.
Yeah, it's like an old man walker. You got one at your house, I'm sure, TKG.
Oh, give me a break, dude. I didn't even know that existed, man. I guess 100%. I was just a savant when I was a kid. I don't know. I just went out there.
Yeah, anyone
can you skate, TKG?
I can skate. Yeah, we 100% I can skate. Absolutely.
Are you guys gonna be doing like the limbo or anything for the adult skate night?
Dude, we've got to do the limbo. Come on, James. You think we can do the limbo, man?
Alcohol at skating with a limbo is a dangerous combo.
Well,
I'm just saying. We might have to vet people for that.
Yeah.
Put pillows on the back of people's heads just in case they fall backwards, and
Maybe for the 50th, we'll break that one out.
I love adult skate too because I can't skate, but it's just such a unique place and to watch people that are incredible skaters mixed with people that are just coming out with their friends that haven't skated in a while and just want to get back on the floor. And so even as a non-skater, I love coming out to adult night myself, just to be a part of the community because it's such a unique and diverse crowd. It's really special.
so you're like me, Journey. You kind of sit back and watch the action unfold.
Absolutely.
And you get it all.
Austin.
You get your experienced roll bouncers, and then you have some people out there looking like a newborn calf, just can't figure their feet out just yet.
That's good.
Austin,
love that
what's your skate? How good are you at skating?
I'm pretty good at skating. Like, I'm definitely like not a dance skater, but I'm a very good skater. I really enjoy it. Kind of grew up doing it. I need to get out there. I will be out there on the 50th anniversary party for sure. Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Well, that's like I said. That's not this Friday. Next Friday, October 25th,
Yes.
10:25. Okay, it starts at 4 p.m. Is that right?
Yep. Family event 4 to 9, and then 21 and up 9:30 to midnight.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
nice.
thanks for hopping on. Congratulations on 50 years. That's a huge,
Absolutely.
huge ordeal.
Thank you.
Yep.
Wouldn't be possible without the community support. So thanks, Wichita.
Awesome. We'll see you guys there then.
Okay.
Thank
Thanks,
you
guys.
so much.
Thank you. And we're back. So, what'd you guys do this past week? I know it's busy. Carbon, I don't know if you had the flu or if it was actually a hangover. What happened?
A little bit of a cold. No, I got to enjoy. Well, first I did Botanica Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular. I spent 3 days there, and then on Saturday for the Ottaways, Aubrey got married, so I got to DJ their wedding, which was nothing short of amazing. So cold medicine mixed with some booze. The father of the bride delivered me a lovely care package of a little igloo cooler with the Jack and the Coke in there, good to go. So it's quite the evening for sure. So.
Wow.
I checked out ICT Blocktoberfest over on Friday. That was a good time. Excuse me. I also have I was under the weather for a little bit there. Thinking all this booze doesn't really help out much. TKG,
I just barely
left.
Yeah, I just barely missed you, I think, by a few minutes. But I was at Blocktoberfest Friday evening with Fert the Foodie. And then also ran into Let's Eat ICT. But Fert and I got a couple cigars and got some grub, checked out all the different, well, not all of them, but a lot of the different booths. Boot Hill Distillery out of Dodge City was there, so shout out to them. So was Una Vida. Obviously, they're always there, which was great. And Keeper's Heart was there. Bunch of different breweries, Hopping Gnome, Wichita Brewing Company. It's one of my favorite events. So that was
Any
fun.
brewers stick out to you?
Any brewers?
Yeah.
I mean, Hopping Gnome. I love Hopping Gnome. Hopping Gnome was actually, I've never revealed this before, or said anything about this. It was the very first brewery that I went to when I moved to ICT. So,
Wow.
And it had just barely opened, which I didn't know at that moment. I just saw a brewery pulled over. I was like, cool, I'll come in, get a pint. I knew nobody in Wichita, just walked in, bellied up to the bar, ordered a beer, and fast forward all those years later.
Hey, shout out to Stacy and Tori. They do a phenomenal job over at Hopping Gnome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I wanted to make it out to Blocktoberfest. I think I had a shot at the Dad Bod contest. I was ready, but I had to work.
Dude, I was there on Friday. So Saturday is when they do the Dad Bod contest.
Yes.
And then they also do a wiener dog race.
The Wiener Dog Race, yes.
Yeah, and I saw some videos of then like one of these wiener dogs was like just running back and forth, like had no chance in hell,
I never make it out to the second day just because a lot of times it seems to coincide with Wichita Asian Festival,
Yeah.
which I stopped by on Saturday. I was there for quite a while. I helped judge the event. It was a great time. Things really started to pick up later in the evening, so it was good to see. Some incredible food, incredible drinks. Shout out to some places like Something Juicy. They had a really good drink there. Can't even tell you what it was. The Vietnamese Student Association had like a Vietnamese pizza, a very thinly sliced layer of the crust was almost like a rice paper. I don't know exactly what it was, but that was delicious. And it had some delicious papaya salad from a place called, I'm going to mispronounce this, but I believe it's Siam.
Siam.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, then local eats. They're a little food truck over on 21st Street. They had, I think it's called Pani Puri or Pani Puri. That was also delicious. But if you missed out on Asian Fest, that was such a great time.
I made it this year. I was not there for a long time, probably an hour, but it was pretty cool. Here's a little quiz, and hopefully nobody saw my post. But out of the 8 billion people in the world, what proportion or how many do you think reside in Asia? Talking Asian Fest.
Ooh.
How many?
45%?
Even more so. 4.7 billion of the 8 billion people in this world are in Asia.
Wow.
Ain't that,
it is the largest continent.
So. Yeah. I mean, you look at places like India, China. I mean, those are two of the most populous countries, I believe.
Yep. Anyway, but Asian Fest was fantastic. You're right, Eddie.
Once again, I did not make it to Asian Fest, but went to the artesian fair that was out at Grace Hill Winery. They are
really
giving away or not giving away, but they were selling like charcuterie boards that you could get, and you could sample their wine out there, which was really nice. And they had like a bunch of booths where, tents and stuff where people were selling, local made art, candles, just all kinds of different things, baked goods. There was some really good cheesecake out there. So yeah, that went on from like 12 to 6 during the day. It was a pretty cool event they had out there.
Where'd you say it was at, Troy?
It was out at Grace Hill Winery. They had like a little 3-piece, like I guess you would say they were not bluegrass, but kind of folk music they were playing out there, a little 3-piece. It was a lot of fun. So
they have live music there quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Sunday, I did check out Open Streets. Our daughter now knows how to ride a bike, so we brought her out there and just let her, roam free. And we are planned to be there for about 1 to 2 hours. Ended up being there, I think, almost the whole 5 hours, maybe 4.5, something like that. But
that's awesome.
The day was beautiful.
What area did you cover on?
We biked the whole thing. So we started at Century 2, made our way down to Clifton Square, stopped by Larcher's for lunch, had some ice cream at Frost. That's always a must.
Yeah.
And then I worked our way towards Delano.
Nice. I made it out, but I just covered from Washington to Century 2, where Festive ICT was having their shop and grub as well.
It's easier to cover the whole thing when you're on a bike. I'll say that.
For sure.
This is the first year.
Yeah, there were a ton of people on bikes out there. We drove up. We parked behind Margaritas and went straight to Fiorista for their Station 8 brisket sandwich. Dude, it was so good. We got that, and they had like tiramisu macarons that they had made. Oh, it was great. And they ran out of them in like an hour and a half. So
they ran out when I got there. I do know that.
Yeah, we got there at 12:05.
Did you have a big Furt sighting?
I did not see Furt.
Okay.
I ran into him. He told me to try out all this food from Station 8, but they were sold out when I got to Fiorito. He said they about 100 sandwiches they made, and yeah, they're gone. I was kind of upset about that, but you snooze, you lose.
It was good.
I missed out on that, but my daughter, she was in the production of Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat that was shown over there at Century 2 with the Music Theater Wichita. So she was one of the wives, and that was a really great show. Probably not my best subject, but of all the shows she's been in, I think this was probably just the best executed one. It was amazing. Music Theater Wichita, salute to them, man. They were phenomenal.
Nice. That's
awesome.
Cool.
I had one of my kids' classes went to field trip, saw it on Friday.
On Friday, yep.
Yeah,
very cool.
Said it was awesome. So.
My favorite part of the past week was our fridge and freezer went out. And then a few days later, I was over at Asian Fest and I got a notification a text, and I was told, "Hey, the hot water heater is out as well." So we got to replace both this past week.
Gosh, that's brutal.
Eddie. I feel the same way. I got this broken arm over here, and then as I was telling all you guys before we jumped on, my garage door just fell. So I'm trying to figure that out right now. Just a week.
When it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully this upcoming week is better for everyone. Hopefully, Carbon, you get feeling better.
Yes.
Get your garage door fixed. Troy, hopefully you can make out to Asian Fest one of these years. But,
Exactly.
Yeah. Upcoming events. Let's start off with Wild Lights. It takes place over at Sedgwick County Zoo. It's every Wednesday through Sunday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. The first day of the Wild Lights is actually tonight, October 16th, and runs all the way to December 22nd. It's a chance where you can immerse yourself in an enhancing world of lights. Wild Lights features an exciting display of familiar and mythical plants, animals, and other creatures. So journey through the magical forest during an unforgettable night of wonder and beauty at the zoo. I know Troy and I, we got to check it out last night, and it's gonna be an awesome treat for Wichita. If you've never been to Wild Lights, definitely add that to your list. You have plenty of time to check it out. Thursday, the 17th, Ronald McDonald House has Rock with Doc from 6:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. at B29 Dock Hangar.
Nice.
All weekend is the Alternative and Holistic Fair at Holiday Inn East, 549 South Rock Road. This fair provides an opportunity for people to find ways to heal the body, mind, and spirit. So it might help fix that arm of yours, TKG.
Hey, let's give it a shot. Worth a try.
Also, all weekend long is the Hayesville Fall Festival at Riggs Park. Check that one out. This Friday is Flocktail at the Sedgwick County Zoo from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Saturday, October 19th, Art on the Trail at Great Plains Nature Center from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. You can stroll through the nature trails at the Great Plains Nature Center and purchase a glass of wine, all while watching 25 Wichita artists let their creativity flow through the medium of their choice. And then
cool.
Sunday, October 20th, is Making Strides of Wichita at Riverfront Stadium from noon to 3 p.m. So, moving on, let's find out some real facts. Let's find out the Trussell Truths, sponsored by Trussell Media.
A lot of people don't know this, but did you know that 86 Cold Press is still out there and available in a Wichita business?
I did not. What does that mean?
They used to have a storefront here, but now you can order online and they deliver locally to Wichita residents, and then they send packages out to those that are not living in Wichita. So if you need a health kick, or you need like a juice cleanse or something, or you just want to stay healthy all the time, you can drink their juices and be healthy. And I recently got challenged to a 48-hour juice cleanse, which I haven't done yet, but I'm doing it soon. I'm going to use 86 Cold Press.
Nice.
Because they're right. Yeah, go ahead.
When are you going to do that?
I think I'm going to do it maybe by the next time we record.
Okay.
So pretty soon.
Is this a foodie challenge?
I mean, I did not know that, Troy, because I've actually done a juice cleanse from 86 Cold Press.
Oh, yeah?
I did a 3-day one. It's tough. I know people do like 5-day, 7-day ones, and I think anything past 3 days, it really messes with your mind. At least it did for me.
Yeah. My wife challenged me to a 24-hour one, and then my daughter doubled down and said, "Why don't you do it 48-hour?" And she triple dog dared me. So
triple dog dare.
I'm gonna say this. So a 24-hour one is, I mean, it's kind of weak. You know, I mean, most people can probably go a whole day without eating much. 2 days, less weak. If you really want to do it, I would honestly triple, quadruple, quintuple dog dare you to 3 days.
That's a lot of dog.
That's when you hit the real. You get the real reach of it.
All right,
I'll do it. I don't know. I don't think Troy can do what Eddie did. I mean, I don't know.
I can do it with 86 Cold Press help. I can do it. Austin over there will hook me up. He'll give me the right amount of juice to sustain me for 3 days. I'm going to do it.
All right.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. We'll hear about that soon.
Yes.
All right.
Good for you.
Other things going on in the community. So if you didn't know, Just a Sip and Papa's Ice Cream Store, they just opened their new co-branded location at 3801 North Ridge Road. Really cool spot. Not too far from where I live.
That's their biggest storefront to date. I mean, that thing is not. We went in there that first day, and it's beautiful. Yeah, it's nice. You should go check it out.
Was there a big line of cars?
They were giving away free drinks through the drive-through that day, but it wraps around the whole building, so I didn't really see. But they were steadily handing drinks out. We went inside and got a drink and got some pretzel bites. So yeah, it was good.
You know, I've always wanted to work at a dessert shop just for a day, just experience, the whole fun of it. I feel like it'd just be so uplifting, or not so much uplifting, but just positive vibes. People coming in for a nice, cool treat. I'm going to add that to most of the things to do Wednesdays.
Well, I'll tell you what, as far as the dessert making goes, back a couple of years ago when the hot cocoa bombs were the big thing, I reached out because Papa's General Store was selling them. They actually let me and my daughter come in, see their whole process, because my daughter was just obsessed with them. They invited us into the kitchen just on a whim, just because we mentioned it. Hey, come on by, let's check it out. Man, they'll forever have my heart. My daughter was just in love with it and fascinated with it. They're great people, but yeah, so she got to kind of work back there for a little bit. It was really cool.
That's cool.
All right. Also, Ben's Big Bowl just opened at 3811 West 13th Street North. It's the former Bon Thai space at 13th and West. It's a Vietnamese restaurant selling all the classics like pho. They're open 11 to 8 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday, and then 10 to 4 p.m. on Sundays. I have not checked this out, but that's actually on my list to do this week.
So just open on weekends, you said, Eddie?
Sorry. Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. And on Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Awesome.
All right. Up next, A&J Poke Ramen is opening at 550 North Ridge Road. It's the former Bento Cafe space. The grand opening is Thursday, October 17th. Make sure I got that date right because I'm not really good at reading a calendar. Yep. October 17th. It's a free LED keychain on orders of $30 or more. This restaurant serves ramen, poke bowls, hibachi, boba, and more. So I'll definitely be checking that out this week as well. Next up, something coming up on 10/26. Troy, you want to take it away?
Yeah, Moneyball being hosted by Chicken and Pickle. So what Moneyball is it's some of the best pickleball teams in Wichita have been challenged by some of the best teams in Kansas City. And so they're going to have a big tournament.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
They're going to stream it live on Facebook and YouTube, I believe. I have to double check on that. But I am going to be one of the announcers of the games with another more professional announcer that's going to help me out. I'm sure.
So you're on the color commentary.
I'm sure I'm just there for comic relief. But yeah, she plays pickleball, so she knows the rules in and out, so she'll be able to help me out there. But yeah, we're going to be announcing it, and it's going to be a good time. I think there's 8 teams total. There may be more than that, but playing in the tournament. So if you want to see some people that really know how to play pickleball, and it's not just a recreational leisure activity, you should come out to Moneyball. The event is free to attend, but of course, Chicken and Pickle will be open, and it should be a good time for everybody. So
26, you said?
Yeah, Saturday the 26th. I believe it starts at 6 p.m. I'll put a graphic up on the screen so everybody can see. Yep.
I watch pickleball every now and then on TV, and I love the sport. I love watching it, so that sounds like a good time. Listening to Troy on Facebook and YouTube, I don't know as much, but the action should make up for it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, moving on to the weather. TKG.
All right, guys. Just looking at the weather over the next few days, it looks pretty good. It's going to be a high of 71 tomorrow on Thursday. On Friday, high of 74, lows in the 50s. This weekend, high of 70 both Saturday and Sunday. Couple caveats, though. So tomorrow and Friday, pretty high winds, 22 miles per hour on Thursday, 21 miles per hour on Saturday, and then in the teens Saturday and Sunday. It does look like on Saturday we could cross your fingers, could get some rain, about a 37% chance, which, the last 2 weeks it's been 0%, 1%. So that's looking pretty good. So that's your weather forecast for your joke of the day. Of the day. Come on. So an Irishman walks into a bar and he orders 2 shots. He takes the first shot, he takes the second shot, and he leaves. The next day, he comes in. He again orders 2 shots, takes the first shot, takes the second shot, and again leaves. This continues for some time until one day the bartender says, "Hey, Irishman, I've noticed that every single time you come in, you order exactly 2 shots. Why is that?" Irishman says, "Well, you see, bartender, my brother and I, we used to go out drinking every single night. But he moved clear across the country. So every time I come in, I order a shot for him and a shot for me." That made sense to the bartender. This continues for some time until one day the Irishman comes in and he only orders 1 shot. The bartender was a little concerned. So he said, "Hey, Irishman, is your brother doing okay?" Irishman looks at him and says, "Of course, he's just fine. I just quit drinking." No.
Can we get like one of those, like, what are those things that go through like the little hay things or whatever?
Oh,
I feel like that's a freaking hilarious joke. I
Yes.
hate you guys. I hate you guys.
Well,
That
if you like the joke, put it down in
Comment
the
below or something. Let us rate the joke on an A through F scale.
Yes.
That's what we're gonna do.
Hey, on a good side, we're getting back to fall weather. It was very weird this past week trying to play spooky season songs while it was 90 degrees out. So that's the good news about the weather.
It's hoodie weather for sure.
Finally.
Something positive about what just happened.
Yes, yeah. Hey, we're happy to see some cooler weathers, TKG. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
I hate you guys.
Online shout outs. Check out Why We Drive on Facebook. It's a new page telling stories of local car enthusiasts and car-related businesses. Daniel Baird wants to shout out that he has an introductory handpan class at WCU Community Education Center this Saturday. Amber Cruz wants to shout out Ghouls and Goths Fest this Saturday at Nomar, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. There's live music, food, drink, ghoulish artwork, clothing, psychic readings, crafts, and more. And then, over on Instagram, I asked for some questions from people. And I did receive some questions. So, here we go.
Questions? Okay.
Yes. First question. Eddie, do you wear the same shirt every week? We notice you change your hat, but your shirt seems to be the same. The question is yes. I do wear the same black button-down every weekend or every week. So, it's easy for me to decide what I'm going to wear. And then the hat, I change it up every single week. I do wash it though. So there's that. Next up, Carbon. How long does it take to do your mustache?
Well, not today. No, normally on a normal morning, it takes about all of 90 seconds. I don't have anything else to upkeep these days. So, but maybe about 90 seconds to just get some wax in it, twist it on up, and we're ready to rock and roll.
All right. Next question, Troy or TKG? I'll let either one of you guys answer this one. Can you explain the relationship between TKG and Live Local? Are they brothers? We can't tell if they truly love each other.
I can't stand this guy.
Troy.
Can't stand this guy. I don't know why we're on the same show. It makes no sense to me, but yeah.
I think we're brothers from another mother. No, we're I know that Troy
The
can take
love
my
is leaving
shit.
you speechless.
Yeah, I know Troy
right.
can take my shit.
Yes, I think so.
He's got thick skin.
If there's a local artist out there that could draw my head and like his TKG's facade with like the Step Brothers poster,
Yeah,
that would
little
be
caricature. Yeah, there you go.
that would be great.
The tattoo expo is coming up. Would you each be willing to get each other's tattoo on each other?
Hell no. Hell no.
No.
Not as a non-starter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that is actually a good segue to what's good in Wichita then. It's time for everyone to come in with something heartwarming, something cool they've seen, someone that deserves a shout out or just doing good work. I'll start things off. I want to shout out Andrea Pete. She completed the Prairie Fire Marathon over the weekend. If you aren't familiar with her, she was diagnosed with ALS in 2014. In 2022, she became the first person with the disease to complete a marathon in all 50 states. So props to her. She continues to run marathons to raise awareness about ALS research, and she has a documentary called Go On, Be Brave, which was just screened in Wichita over the weekend at Exploration Place. The film shows her journey and determination to complete a marathon in all 50 states, and through her efforts, Pete's nonprofit Team Drea Foundation has raised $1.3 million for ALS research. So check that one out, and congrats to Pete for completing that marathon over the weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Carbon.
So prior to me being sick, I had a few people stop by over the weekend, and we've also been going through some home remodel stuff. So I've had a lot of people coming through the house, and thing that everyone stops and looks at, I've got a pinball machine in my living room. So Kirby's Flipside offers pinball rentals, if you're not aware, for various price points, but they will come out, deliver it onto your first floor. They fully service them. So if you don't know what you're doing and you're like, oh, this works, this doesn't work, they take care of it. And then you can swap out instead of having a one-time investment. They'll swap you out every couple months. Everybody that comes in is like, wait a minute, what is this? And everyone's just fascinated with it. So Kirby's Flipside, you can find them on Facebook. Reach out with a message if you want to know what's available for rentals. They just extended up into servicing some in the Kansas City area as well. But man, it is, everybody stops. Everybody's like, can I play? Absolutely. So awesome job. I've had one for quite some time now, and a bunch of friends as well. Like they're like, yep, it's a fixture. We're just now going to have a pinball machine, and we get it rotated. So Kirby's Flipside, highly recommended. Everyone stops and is like, I want to play pinball. So very cool.
That's awesome. What machine do you have right now?
I have Avengers Infinity Quest.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yes.
How often do you rotate?
They typically do deals for 2 months at a time. So every 2 to 3 months is normally when I rotate.
Nice.
Could I get like a machine for the holidays when I have family over, just for that 1 month?
Yeah, they'll do 1 month. They might. They normally do free delivery with 2 months, just because it makes more sense. Yeah. But like they just were doing some specials for Halloween because they have the Halloween machine, Creature from the Back Lagoon. So they have like Halloween themed ones that they were doing deals on for the spooky season. So, but yes, they absolutely do.
We need to do a pinball tournament one of these days.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I mean, Carbon will kill us all.
I stopped by. I think it was like the arcade. They had one, and I went out there with our teenager, and we got smoked. I mean, people there were doing like the right tilts or whatever, and the multi balls, they were just knocking it all out, and all the balls just dropping down the drain. All right, TKG.
I wanted to give a shout out to Allie and LaDonna over at MIF Deli. I posted about my visit recently and also discussed the fact that, and this is all public information, but that Allie had lost 6 members of his family to bombings in Beirut, Lebanon, and not trying to get political about it, but that's really sad, a very bad deal. And they had also publicly talked about some health issues that one of their sons had been struggling with going back to the end of 2023. So the last year's been tough. So anyway, my point is I drive by MIF quite a bit. I try to stop as much as I can, but try to give love to everybody. And oftentimes I don't see a lot of cars parked out front, and it is a small restaurant. But if you're looking for some good Lebanese, Mediterranean food. Definitely go and support them and give them some love.
And they are
Absolutely.
over at 56,
Over on Central. Yeah, go ahead.
50
Sorry.
5618 East Central. I used to live about a mile or two away from there, and I was there all the time. Their meat pies are a thing of beauty.
Yeah, they're delicious.
I do need to make my drive out east. I know it'll take an hour to get out there. I'm kidding. Traffic is not hard in Wichita, but I'm gonna make it out there because of you influencing me, TKG.
Aw, thanks, Eddie.
All right, Troy, take us home.
Yeah, this shout out today is for all the local chefs in the area. Y'all put up with a lot of stuff from patrons, and good and bad. And I just want to give y'all a shout out, let y'all know y'all are killing it. Y'all are coming out with some great food out there. Because when I first moved here, there wasn't a lot of great food that I could find, and that's one reason I started the Live Local channel, is to get out there and find food. And one chef in particular that I want to call out is Natasha over at the kitchen. She has grown, and she's been on game shows and stuff, but her heart is here locally, and she really pushes the stuff out there for the community. So I just wanted to give her an attaboy, attagirl, I guess. And just congratulate her, or just thanks for being a part of the community and doing stuff in the community. So there you go.
Absolutely. She is great.
100%.
Yeah, Troy, I'm surprised you didn't give one other chef shout out to Chef Keegan Taylor over at Niche, because you're there every single week.
That was my next week's shout out.
You stole it. Shout
Keegan,
out
he
Chef
is
Keegan.
awesome over there, man. Yeah,
He's good people.
Sure.
All right. Well, Troy, TKG, thanks for joining. Carbon, we hope you get to feeling better. And you got a
Indeed.
big weekend ahead of you coming up. So,
Yes, indeed.
all
We'll
right.
rest up.
And to everyone else, thanks for watching. You've all been excused from the dinner table.